Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pit Arena here on the campus of Sacred Heart University as your Fairfield Stags are taking on the Sacred Heart Pioneers. Fairfield leads by 3, 29-26, as we come out of halftime. Pioneers start with the ball here. Sarah Johnson inbounding it. Gonna get called for a 5-second violation there. That'll turn over to Stags ball. Stags pushing it. Lamro swings it to Cyan Co. Co to Lamro. Lamro to Brown. Janelle Brown turns that one over. Bad pass. Nascimento has it, working Janelle Brown. Drives right, step back, swings it to Wood. Wood has it on the wing here. Drives in on Herder. Spins back to her left, gets double teamed, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson swings to Dudley. Dudley can't get that one to fall. In comes Lamro for the board. Lamro goes coast to coast, lays that one up, left to right, gets it to go. 26-31. Janelle Brown going to get called for a foul there. In comes Kiara Gregory. In comes Sydney Scott for Meg Anderson as well. Sarah Johnson drives in, falls, kicks it to Kirby. She lays that one up. Pioneers' first points of the third quarter. Fairfield with the ball now. Katie Lamro working. Looks for Co, doesn't have anything. Crosses to her left. Cyan Co gonna get fouled there on the layup. Going up the left side. Cyan Co at the line, gets that one to go. Arena's getting loud and she answers it with the bucket. Here's her second shot at the charity stripe. Can't get that one to go. In and out, 1 for 2 there. Stags lead by 4, 32-28. Here in the beginning of the third quarter. Kiara Gregory gonna get hit with a moving screen. Stags ball. Kiara Gregory, just about her 4th minute probably by now of the game, but making an impact there. Hustling, forcing a turnover, Stags ball. Lamro has it, she steps back out. Cyan Co with it, goes baseline. Swings corner to Lamro, Lamro drives right hand. Little floater, can't get that one to go. Sacred Heart moving with the ball now. Nascimento has it, guarded by Gregory. Gregory all over her. Puts it behind her back. Gregory gonna get called for a foul there. Kiara Gregory. Very tight defense there. Gets called for the foul. Second foul of the quarter for Fairfield. In the corner is Amelia Wood. She digs 3. Good defense from Sydney Scott. Kicks to Dudley at the foul line. She can't get it to go. Board by Kirby, using her height there. Deep 3 from Nascimento. That's off. Jillian Herder pulls that one down. Fairfield now moving in transition. Herder swings. Up top to Lamro. Lamro drives with the left. Gonna get that one taken away from Amelia Wood. Lamro could have got called for a foul there when she got that stolen. Luckily she didn't. Amelia Wood now has it for 3. Amelia Wood drives it on her right on Lamro. Puts it up, fades away. Gonna get called for the foul there. Interesting choice working Lamro there. Big time height difference and she fades away. but that'll still put her to the line for 2. Amelia Wood, very good foul shooter. Shooting 80% from free throw. Fairfield going to make some substitutions. Cyan Coe and Katie Lamro coming out. Lauren Beach, Nellie Brown coming in. Jill Herder comes out. Allie Campbell comes in. Excuse me. Kiara Gregory comes out. Allie Campbell comes in. Amelia Wood's first shot from the foul line is good. That's going to cut the lead to 3. She's got one more here. Just under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Amelia Wood's shot. Gets that one to fall as well. 2-point lead here in the third quarter. Lauren Beach at the 3-point line with it now. Swings top of the key to Nellie Brown. Nellie Brown to Herder. Herder looks for Scott cutting through the lane. Doesn't have it. Kicks to Brown back at the top of the key. Brown turns it over on a pass to Herder. Here comes Nascimento driving in on Brown. Brown going to take the charge. Gets called for it. Offensive foul there on Nascimento. That's going to be her 3rd. Coach Minetti, the Sacred Heart bench, are not liking that call. Don't think her feet were planted. Don't think Nellie got the charge there. Lauren Beach has it right about the top of the key. Dribbles in. Finds Herder on the 3-point line. Guarded by Nascimento. Herder spins right. Gets it poked out by Nascimento. Nascimento in transition. Puts up the layup. Can't get it to go. Gets the ball blocked by Campbell. Hits the deck hard. She'll be getting the foul call there. That foul will be on Allie Campbell. Her 2nd of the day. Team's 4th there. That'll put Nascimento to the line, to the charity stripe for 2. Nascimento, pretty solid free throw shooter. 48 of 65 on the year. She gets that first one to go. She hits this one, it'll be all tied up. And she gets it. The freshman from Scarsdale, New York, ties it up for the Pioneers. 32-32, 6:15 to play here in the third quarter. Got a battle on our hands. Biggest lead of the game. It's only 7. Excuse me, 6. Janelle Brown with it. Takes a 3. Look good, but can't get it to fall off the front rim. Great rebound from Lauren Beach. Lauren Beach finds Anderson. Anderson finds Lamro. Off to Brown. Brown cuts in the lane. Finds it. Cutting Anderson. That's going to hit off of Dudley's foot. That'll stay Fairfield ball. Fairfield really taking a lot of shots. Not getting a lot of them to fall so far in this quarter. Sydney Scott has it. Passes to Lauren Beach. Lauren Beach, 3 ball off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Out to Lamro. 3 ball. She can't get that one to go. Deep. Good rebound there from the Pioneers. Settle things down. Sarah Johnson with it up top, guarded by Sydney Scott. Driving the lane is Dudley. Deep 3 ball from Amelia Wood off the back rim. That's no good. That was way deep. Nellie Brown in transition. Gives it to Lauren Beach. She finds an open lane to cut. She's going to get tied up underneath. Refs are going to blow the whistle, call that a jump ball. Lauren Beach heading out of the game. In comes Cyan Coe. Starting lineup minus Jill Herder and add in Sydney Scott. Cyan Coe has it. She swings to Lamro at the 3. Fakes, dives, great behind the head pass to Cyan Coe. Can't get that one to finish. Getting loud here now in the pit at Sacred Heart. Amelia Wood with it on the wing. She drives in, gets it poked away by Sydney Scott. That'll stay Sacred Heart ball. 4:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Media timeout on the floor. All tied up at 32. Just a little bit left to play here in the third, and then the fourth quarter will be on its way. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this timeout. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. All tied up here at the campus of Sacred Heart University as your Fairfield Stags are taking on the Sacred Heart Pioneers. 4:42 left to play in the third quarter. We have an absolute battle on our hand. Gritty defensive game. Back and forth all day. Sacred Heart has it now. Amelia Wood with it, guarded tight by Sydney Scott. She's going to get the steal. Amelia Wood's going to get called with the foul. Amelia Wood's first there. Excuse me, that's her second. Team's fourth. Amelia Wood, one of the bigger players for the Pioneers. 6 feet tall. Katie Lamro cuts, throws it out to Sydney Scott. In front of her bench, can't get that one to fall from three. That would have had the bench fired up. Nuku with it. She's driving up. Guarded by Janelle Brown. Hands it to Kirby. Kirby out to Dudley. Dudley cross-court pass to Nuku. Nuku drives with the right, throws it up, gets fouled. She'll be going to the line. 4-2. And looking to take the lead for the Pioneers. Missy Nuku, junior, shoots 68% from the foul line. Not a lot of Sample size, though, only 20 foul shots on the year. Smaller guard from New Zealand. She gets that one to go. Sacred Heart with the lead now, 33-22. Can't get the second one to fall. Board bounces around. Cyan Co comes down with it. Lambro now has it. Slowing things down a little bit. Finds Anderson down low. She's working. Spins right. Throws that up off the glass. Yes, ma'am. She gets that one to go. Here comes Sacred Heart now. Bringing the ball up. Naylee Studley. She spins left to right. Goes in for the layup. Gets fouled. Sacred Heart going to be on the charity stripe now yet again. This time it will be Naylee Studley. Dudley, 73% foul shooter. Pretty efficient. Very efficient. Dudley, 5'11" junior from just around the corner in New London, Connecticut. (34-34) here. Dudley gives them the 1-point lead. 3:30 left in the third quarter here. After that media timeout, we're seeing what we've seen all game, just back and forth. Good defense, good shots, efficient basketball. Here goes Herder, drives with her left. Pump fakes, kicks it out to Lamro. Lamro swings to Sydney Scott. Sydney Scott cross-course pass to Anderson. Anderson in the corner. She drives left, swings to Sydney Scott. Sydney Scott for three in front of her bench. Bang, she gets it to go. She's hype about it. The bench is hype about it. Stags up two. Sarah Johnson with it, guarded by Scott. Swings corner to Schrecker. Schrecker drives left into the base, into the lane. Pump fakes, throws one up. Gets that one to fall a little up and under. Throws that one up, and it is good. Jill Herder drives in, gonna get a slap on the wrist there for Missy Nuku. That'll be a foul on Nuku. Excuse me, that was on Jordana Schrecker, not Missy Nuku. That's Schrecker's first foul of the game. Team's fifth. Jill Herder on the line. Coach Carly Tibu Dudanis has Katie Lamrell and Sydney Scott talking to them while Herder's on the line. Herder's first shot is good. Bounces around the rim and falls in. Jillian Herder, great. Hasn't missed a foul shot on the year, actually. It's her seventh foul shot this year. Hasn't missed one. So she's a 100% foul shooter this year. She gets both those to go, 39-37. Amelia Wood with it now. She drives with her right hand. Can't get that one to fall. Ball bounces around, caught by Co. Co hands it to Lamro. Lamro finds Anderson in the corner. Fairfield moving it here. Sydney Scott, three ball. This is going to be great if she hits it. Can't get it to go. Sacred Heart settling it down a little bit, but Fairfield keeping the pressure on defense. Nuku with the ball. She drives right. Lamro looking for a steal. Can't get it. Amelia Wood with it. Now guarded by Scott. She's all over that one. In comes Lamro with the steal. Gathers herself. 3v2. Have the numbers. Sydney Scott with the ball. Bounced off her hand. She couldn't get it. That would have been an open look for a three, but she swings to Herder, who has a look. Can't get that to go. Missy Nuku with it now, telling everyone to take it easy, slow down. Coach Minetti wanted things to slow down for the Pioneers. Minute and a half to go here in the third. Kirby cuts in the lane. We're going to get a foul call here on Sydney Scott. From my angle, it looked like she was straight up. But the ref has a much better view than I do. Coach Carly going to make a couple subs here. Cyan Co and Sydney Scott are going to come out. And Kiara Gregory and Lauren Beach are coming in. Emma Kirby is at the line now for the Pioneers. 6'2" center. Shooting 63% from the line. She gets one to go, doesn't get the second one. Stags hold their lead by 1. Lauren Beach cuts in, gives it to Gregory. Gregory to Beach. Beach thinks 3, doesn't take it. Now Herder has it. Herder gives it to Anderson. She looks 3, doesn't have it. Spin move, kicks it to Gregory. Gregory pumps 3, drives in. 10 seconds on the shot clock, minute to play left here in the third. Jill Herder drives in on the right side. Shot clock winding down. Lamro throws up a little floater. Yes, ma'am, she gets that one to go. Just a great play all around from the Stags there, moving the ball a lot. Pump fake, drive, dish, kick. Textbook basketball there for Coach Carly and the Stags. Down low is Dudley with it now. She swings to the key to Kirby. Sierra Johnson now has it. She passes low to Dudley. Dudley gets that one to go. 40-41 as we are now approaching the end of the third quarter. 25 seconds left to play here. Fairfield taking it easy. Lamro at the top of the key. No shot clock. Taking it easy, probably waiting for last shot. 1 point lead here, trying to extend it before the start of the fourth quarter. 10 seconds to go, and they're off. Lamro dishes to Herder. Herder takes a 3 off the. Yes, she gets that one to go. It looked like it was going to be off the back rim, but no, she drains that one to end the quarter. That'll do it for the end of the third quarter. We have played 3 quarters of basketball. 44-40. Your Fairfield Stags are winning. 1 more quarter left to play. Fairfield going to hope to keep up the momentum that they just gained in the last 2 minutes here. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We got a battle on our hands. Don't want you to miss any of it. Stay with us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the pit arena here on the campus of Sacred Heart University, just a 15-minute drive away from Fairfield U. Start of the fourth quarter underway, 44-40. Stags are winning by 4. Fairfield looking on to hold on to this lead throughout this fourth quarter, close things out for a great win. Curtsey goes in for a layup, can't get it. Fairfield ball now in transition. Anderson with it. She puts up a deep 3. Off the front rim, can't get that one to go. Bench would have loved that. That would have been the way to start the half. Now Cemento with the ball. She swings to Dudley. Dudley to Wood. Wood to Kursite. Kursite has it, guarded by Anderson. Handed off to Nascimento. Nascimento tries to get Kursite down low. Ref's going to blow the whistle. Not exactly sure what the call is right now. Going to be a foul here on Fairfield. I don't agree with that call. Bodies were bouncing around, I think. Could have let them play there. Sacred Heart inbounds it. Tipped off Jillian Herder's hands. Going to stay Pioneer ball. Now Cemento has it. Kicks to Dudley. Dudley for 3. Can't get that one to go off the right side of the rim. Fairfield now moving the ball. Still 44-40. Katie Lamro drives, picked by Sierra Johnson. Pioneers in transition here. Nascimento drives in, doesn't have anything. Kicks it to Kursite. Kursite going to get called for the travel there. Big time turnover. Going back and forth here in the first minute and a half of play to start the fourth quarter. Not much coming on either side of the ball for both teams. Turnovers, missed shots, sloppy play so far. Fairfield looking to tighten this up. Cyan Co working it in the paint. She goes with her right. Fake spin left. Finishes on the right side. She gets that one to go. Fairfield up 6. Cyan Co coming off a big night Thursday night against Quinnipiac. She's got 7 today. Amelia Wood and the Pioneers bringing the ball up. Sierra Johnson with it. She feeds down low to Kirby. Kirby kicks to Amelia Wood on the corner. Can't get that one to go, so that ball goes out of bounds. Lamro with it now. Cyan Co working in the paint. She finds Jillian Herder on the 3, who pump fakes, has an open lane, takes it, kicks it to Sydney Scott. Sydney Scott cross court to Lamro. Lamro pumps 3, drives baseline out to Herder. Herder for 3. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. 49-40. That's a big bucket from Joe Herder. Great ball movement from the Stags. Bench is loving it. Sacred Heart calls a timeout there to think things over. Coach Minetti wants to stop that momentum, but Fairfield is fired up. All the coaches are fired up. Bench is fired up. Absolute beautiful play, beautiful shot from the Stags there. 7:36 left to play here in the fourth. 49-40. Stags lead. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are here with just under 7.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Fairfield leads by 9. Pioneers have the ball here. It's going to be a long miss from Amelia Wood for 3. Stags in transition. Lamro with it. Finds Anderson in the paint. Finds a cut in Lamro. Not the right pass there. That gets taken away. Sydney Scott picks up ball here. Nascimento drives in and out. Can't get that one to fall. Fairfield with a strong 9-point lead here. But as we've seen all game, can fade quickly. Cyanco cuts in the lane, gets it to go, yes. Fairfield with the first double-digit lead so far. Nascimento drives, has nothing. Swings out, cutting down baseline is Dudley. Be a foul call there. As she drives in, gets an arm from Cyanco. Cyanco's second foul. Going to be Stag's second foul as well of this quarter. Sacred Heart inbound into here. Amelia Wood gets it up top, gives it to Nascimento. Nascimento working on Herder. Loses the ball. Gets fouled there, though, by Sydney Scott. Sydney Scott just trying to play a little over-aggressive. Gets fouled. Foul called on her. Sydney Scott with her first. It's going to be 3 now on the quarter for the Stags. 6:22 to play. 51-40. Fairfield's winning. Fairfield with the ball. Excuse me. Sacred Heart with the ball. Nascimento has a good look at the 3. That's no good. It's going to be way off. That ball will just go out of bounds. Fairfield's ball now. Fairfield, I would imagine, going to try to take it slow. Get good quality possessions, not forcing up shots you don't want to take. Clock's now just under 6. Ian Co, they're leaving her wide open in 3, but she won't take that. Not her forte. Herder drives in, has nothing. Finds Sydney Scott at the top of the key. Scott to Anderson. Anderson to Lamro. Lamro drives, spins right, loses the ball, gets it back herself, throws up a little shot as the shot clock's winding down. Fights for her own rebound. Yes, she does get it. Sydney Scott with it now. Kicks to Herder. Ball movement is key right now. Finds a cutting Cyanco. That is beautiful basketball from the Stags. Absolutely beautiful. Sacred Heart trying to find an answer here. Dudley drives baseline on Co. She's going to step out of bounds as she drives there. That'll be no good. It's going to be a turnover for Sacred Heart. Coach E. Brown on the bench just getting hyped up right now. Loving the way the Stags are playing these last couple minutes. Really extending this lead. Textbook possession, last possession. Finding the right look. Got an easy layup after beautiful ball movement. Here they are looking to do the same thing. Lamro directing traffic a bit. Finds Co in the paint. She's going to swing across to Herder. Herder for 3. In and out. That would, right in front of the bench, that would have had the Stags rolling. But that one can't go in. Sacred Heart cannot catch a break right now. Kirby gets called for the moving screen. Immediate timeout going to be in play here. Not what Sacred Heart needed, but this timeout will be good for them. They can rethink it, rework where they want to go. 4:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Been an absolute battle all game. Sacred Heart started out real hot. Fairfield has had answers. Sacred Heart has had answers. Defense has been on point from both sides of the ball. But it's really come down to who's been getting the better looks today. Looking ahead here into the future for both teams. Sacred Heart plays today, and we're into February tomorrow. They will be away at Merrimack on Thursday and back home on Saturday against Mount St. Mary's for 2 MAC action games, little MACtion. And for Fairfield Stags, 2 home games coming up this week. Thursday, Marist, 7 p.m. and Saturday, 1 p.m. against Iona. Fairfield won the MAC last year, got to go to the big dance, went dancing and played Kansas State. Fairfield has had the opportunity to play some really good teams this year because of the way they've been playing the last couple years and making a name for themselves, receiving top 25 AP votes. Villanova traveled up to Fairfield for a great game in November, which was a great win for the Stags. Fairfield went down to North Carolina, tough loss earlier in November, as well as playing down at Richmond and getting a great win. So really getting to play some good teams as they continue to make a name for themselves over the last couple years. As I said in the beginning, Fairfield took a real tough loss to Quinnipiac on Thursday, 72-58. Not typical for the Stags to lose like that, or lose ever, when you think about it. But Quinnipiac will definitely be the test this year to win the MAC. That'll be Fairfield's biggest competition. A lot of good teams in the MAC, though. Sacred Heart playing very well, 9-3 in the MAC. Sacred Heart just taking care of business on these MAC teams. Just got a big win against Manhattan, Niagara, Canisius, Marist. The last 4 games, were all MAC opponents. So you're really in the crux of it now as we approach February. Then when March hits, anything can happen. The big dance will be around the corner. The MAC action will go down to Atlantic City, where the Stags will hopefully be able to three-peat the MAC championship. Fairfield will get to see Quinnipiac later in February, where they'll travel to Quinnipiac. That'll be another good test for the Stags before they head into March, where MAC playoffs start. Here we go, 4:30 left to play. Fairfield coming out of the media timeout. Lamro takes the 3. Thinks she got fouled, no call there. Herder with it. She drives in, finds the cutting Anderson. Anderson lays it up, can't get it to go. A little reverse layup. Sacred Heart now with it. Going to see what they can do after that timeout. Nascimento misses a little floater. Their possessions are going to probably be quick. 4 minutes left. You're down 13. You want to get quick, efficient shots here. Fairfield, you're going to want to slow it down a little bit. Don't want to be playing sloppy. Great look from Herder down to Cyan Coe. Coe posting up the undersized Sierra Johnson, utilizing the mismatch. That'll send Coe to the line. Cyan Coe coming off a big game on Thursday against Quinnipiac, and now already in double-digit points, 11-6 today, and she'll hit the line for 2 shots. Cyan Coe, as we talked about earlier, good foul shooter. Road runner for these Stags. Road runner is the term. Fairfield women's basketball doesn't use center or power forward. They use road runner. They have guards and road runners, so it's a unique thing about Fairfield due to Coach Blake Dudanis, assistant coach, created that term, and they have really, no pun intended, ran with it. Coe makes both those foul shots. Now Sacred Heart with the ball. Sydney Scott going to get called for a foul there. Great call. Just playing a little aggressive, a little over aggressive, and you get called for the foul. Nascimento with the ball up top, guarded by Lamro. Sierra Johnson has it now. She drives right. kicks it to Wood. Wood drives down left. She's posting up Co. Goes to her right, throws one up. No good there. Gets her own rebound using her 6-foot height advantage. Kirby working Lamro in the post. That's just a mismatch, but she can't get that one to fall. Stags get lucked out there. 40-55. 3:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. Sydney Co wide open for three. Can't get that one to fall. Would like to stretch these possessions out more if I was the Stags. That was a very quick shot there with such little time and a favorable lead right now. Sacred Heart can't get anything to fall. Missed 2 laps in a row. Get their own rebound. There they go. They get that one to fall. Fairfield now with it. 2:30 left to play. Sydney Scott, ball going out of bounds, gets shoved. It's going to be a foul there. Only Sacred Heart's third on the quarter, so they will not be going to the line just yet. Soon, though. But imagine Sacred Heart will probably start to foul. Just 2:30 to go, down 13. Here goes Lamro. Finds Cyan Co in the paint. Cyan Co working Kirby. Spins left, spins right. Yes, she does. She gets that one to go. Cyan Co is just absolutely dominating down low today. The Canadian. Here goes Sierra Johnson into the lane. Swings it to Dudley. Dudley to Nascimento. Nascimento to Kirby. Meg Anderson comes flying in. Knocks that one out of bounds. 2:01 to play. 15 seconds on the shot clock here. Strong 15-point lead. Fairfield just going to want to hold on to this. Lock things down. Still playing very aggressive. Nascimento with the ball, and Katie Lamro is all over her. Katie Lamro is going to get called for the reach in there. Just an aggressive play from the Stags. Coach Carly not liking it. Not thrilled there, but can't fault your players for being aggressive. She was all over that one. That is Fairfield's 15th foul. That will send Nascimento to the line. She can't get the first one to fall. Second shot is good there. 43-57. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Katie Lamro has it. Drives, looks to kick, has nothing. She still has it. Swings to Anderson at the top of the key, who feeds Co. Fakes the handoff back to Anderson. Katie Lamro going to get called for the offensive foul. Just runs directly through Nascimento. Lamro's going to get pulled for Janelle Brown. Not her fault there, I would say. Just making a cut. Good play from Nascimento to just plant her feet down and take the charge. Meg Anderson with a big-time steal just lays one up. She can't get it to go. Jill Herder's going to get in the action, fighting for a board. We're going to call a jump ball here, I believe. It's going to stay in favor of Fairfield. Possession arrow our way. 1:16 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 15-point lead. 14-point lead. $20 seconds on the shot clock. If I'm Fairfield, I want to hold this one a little bit for sure. Oh, it's getting scrappy out there. Foul called on number 14. That is Esther Kurtzite. Kurtzite going to get all tangled up with Sydney Scott there and get called for the foul. Frustrations maybe coming out. Arena's getting loud. Cyan Co with it. She's going to go back down Kurtzite here, where she's been most comfortable down low today. Sydney Scott for three. Bang. She gets that one to go. Bench is loving it. I think that is the dagger. 17-point lead. Less than a minute to play now. Fairfield just going to bring it in for bad shot there from Nascimento. She misses. 45 seconds left to play. Fairfield just going to lock things down here. Cyan Co. working in the paint. Can't get it to go. Sacred Heart moving the ball now. Dudley takes baseline. Can't get that to fall. Ball's bouncing around. Meg Anderson gets it. 30 seconds left to play. Basically a second separating the game clock and the shot clock. Shot clock could get turned off. There's no difference in it now. 15 seconds left. Fairfield 60. Pioneers 43. Nellie Brown with the ball. Fairfield, a lot of Fairfield fans in attendance are liking it. The rivalry of Fairfield of the 203 in favor of the Stags today. Fairfield with a great win. Coach Carly Tebow Dudanis and her girls do an excellent job today of staying in it the whole time, and they end up running away with it with a big 17-point win. All throughout the game, they battled hard. Good defense. Started out a little slow, weren't hitting their shots. Then they dialed in, got their shots right. Took good shot selection, and were able to start hitting. As we said before, Fairfield looks to take on Marist this Thursday at the Leo D. Mahoney Arena. Cold week we've been having. Good spot to warm up, cheer on the Stags, watch them play. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in tonight. Happy to say that the Fairfield Stags got a big-time win, 60-43. Please stay tuned for all our next broadcasts on the WVOF radio station. Tune in to our Instagram, see what's new, and keep following Fairfield basketball. Thank you so much. I'm Brendan Boulerier. Have a wonderful rest of your day and stay warm.